Is there anyone else here who's in need of some advice and help? Yes, you, sir.
I was introduced to your writing back at university back in the early 80s, and I've always admired your writing.
It's very kind.
And yet, I must write with my own voice, so that I don't wish to imitate you, per se, but I wish to pay homage to the spirit of your writing. How could I do so and maintain balance with my own voice?
Well, when it comes to writing, and how many of you here are writers, or consider yourselves writers? Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll get to that later, but as I said, obviously many people here have made poor life decisions. Yes, no. No, it's fine. We're accepting of all kinds here, especially the late and discourteous. I thank you very much for finding any amount of inspiration from my work. This entire weekend has just absolutely alarmed me that people are talking about me and still reading my work. I really didn't expect it, and so to have people talk about being inspired and trying not to imitate my voice, which I think is a very wise choice not to do. What you need to do is understand what I come from. My inspirations are Poe, Dunsany, a whole history of literature. I did not come up with it sui generis. It did not spring from my head like Pallas Athena. No, I am merely following in a long line. And yes, I did find my voice, and in a way my voice is inspired by these authors who come before me, but at the same time is influenced by my desire to explore what strange literature can do. That intersection between the strange and the rational. That is where I find pleasure. That is where I find things absolutely sinister and yet so inviting. And so find what intrigues you in literature and explore that. Allow that to inform your voice. It's not merely about word choice and cadence and sentence structure. These things come with time. These things come with years and years of practice. And while you're practicing, a good deal of coffee is not unheard of in my profession. Just be careful that you don't allow undue influence to overshadow yourself. We all have a unique spot within us that comes out. And writers are unfortunately plagued with a parasite that makes them have to write. It consumes them. It takes everyday ordinary ability to find pleasure in the world, and it strips that away and replaces it with just that burning need to put ink on paper, and leaves behind a trail of words so consuming that history is the only one that can tell what the final result will be. I certainly couldn't have predicted all of this, that's for true. So I wish you luck in your writing, and I wish luck to all of you as well, despite the fact that we live in a post-literate age, and, well, you really can't make money at it anymore.